Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's your girl Elle here. I am coming on here to talk to you on Taste and Talk. And I'm going to do a few things before people come in so I can get situated. Because today is going to be educational. I just have to do this right quick. Look up this word. I want to make sure I get the right definition. Okay. But before we do that, I want to, what we are tasting today is, I love it. It is my green juice. And this is powerful, nutritious, tasty, amazing. Y'all know that's my favorite word. Amazing. Amazing. And what I have in here is spinach, cucumber, celery, an apple, and a little bit of ginger. And this juice right here is amazing for inflammation in your digestive system. Lord, I went a whole nother route. I done created something else in your digestive system. And I try to drink this quite often. And I can tell you that the ingredients in here that I bought for this, and it made a little bit more, was $8.21. And it was all organic. Organic, yay. But I put it in here and then just use this to shake it up. But I got to put it in a pretty glass. Because it's like when you put it in a pretty glass and you see it all pretty, it makes you think you're doing something like, And I am doing something. I'm doing something to my digestive system. Look at all that greenness. Look at that. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh my God, look how green. And it smells so good. Smells so good. Okay. So that is our taste for today. That is amazing. That's all you need is that. That is all you need right there. All you need. But here is to a healthy glow on the inside. You can taste the goodness. Taste the kale. I can taste the apple. This is so good. Whew. I just know what it's doing to me in my body. And it feels so good. Oh. Okay. As you know, what the title of this was meditation, the power of meditation. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it has been asked of me several times since I've started my journey on nutrition, and because I really incorporate that in my daily routine, my journey to good health, fitness, lifestyle, and all of that. And um, one of the questions that I get often is, when is the best time to meditate? Mhm. But I want to read to you the definition that I found on meditation. And it says, this is Wikipedia. And it says, meditation is a practice in which an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a maturity clear. Oh, I'm sorry. And achieve a mentally clear and emotional calm and stable state. And I'm gonna read it one more time, and I really want you to let it soak in and listen to what it's saying. Meditation is a practice in which an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotional calm and stable state. And all of that is so true. So true. And in reading that, not one time, and I read it twice, did it say you have to meditate at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 8 a.m., 12 noon, before sunrise, before sunset, in order to get clarity. And I'm going to get to that point in just a moment. But I just wanted to go through some things of how I go through my day with my meditation and how it allows me to really focus on what God has for me in my life. And I don't have a set time. And I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. I'm just, how I think of it is, the God that I serve, He is with me 24/7. So regardless if I meditate so I can hear Him and calm my mind so I can hear Him, regardless if I do it at 10 p.m. at night, 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I truly feel and know that He is still going to talk to me just as long as I'm still and focusing to hear clarity from Him. It doesn't matter what time that I do it. And I did a sort of, I guess, like a practice, because I was trying to figure out, I did not know that people actually gave a time on when you need to meditate or how you meditate. I really didn't until it was asked of me. And then me, I'm always researching. So I was researching and trying to figure out, why are they asking me this question? What time? I just meditate. But what I do try to incorporate when I'm meditating is, I try to do it before I really start my day. And that's why I say it's not a time that I have on it, because I can meditate when I have to work, I will get up at 4 and I have my time with God. I make sure I put my prayer in and I also meditate. But that's the time I put in before I start my day when I have to go to my job 9 to 5. And but when I'm off and I'm at home and I don't have to get up and go to work because I have to get up early, I may go to bed late that night because I'm working on something, working on a project, or I'm reading, or I'm doing something of that. So I may get into bed a little late, and that means that I'm going to get up a little later in the morning. So I might get up at 8. And if I get up at 8, what I'll do is the first thing that I do is before my feet hit that floor, I thank God for waking me up in the morning. Thank you for waking me up. I always give him thanks and praise before my feet hit the floor. Then I'll go into the bathroom and then I'll do, what I have to do, shower, get all that together. And once I get out of the shower and get myself together, for some reason, I feel like that I have to be clean. And see, this is just something that I do. I'm not sure anybody, they might not do. They might just get up and just start praying and meditating, but I don't. I get up and I get myself together because I just feel like that I want to, when I'm in presence of God, I want to, my teeth brushed, and I don't know why I feel this way, but this is just what I do. Teeth brushed, clothes on, hair done. I just want to be presentable for God and whatever he has to talk to me about, or whatever we have our moment together. So once I get all my clothes on and teeth brushed and all of that, I will turn off the because my closet is connected to my bathroom. So I'll turn off the light in the bathroom and I'll have my phone with me and I'll go into my closet and I have a little mat on the floor and I have a stand that houses my candles. I have 3 candles, 3 holders, 3 candles sitting in front of me. So I have a stand that's in front of me. So I sit on the floor and then once I'm on the floor and I just take really deep breaths so I can allow God to come in. And that's the positive energy coming in and blow out to release any negative energy. And that's what I do. I do it a couple of times just so I can get ready to prepare my mind to connect with God, to talk to God and to hear God. So once I do that, I say my prayer. I get into prayer mode. Pray. I don't know how. Sometimes it might be, 5 minutes of prayer. Sometimes it may be 15 minutes of prayer. It all depends on what is in me and what I need to release and what I need to talk to God about. So I do that. And then here is where I get into meditation. I'm not going to get into what I do say far as my meditation. But I will sit there and I will, once I said my prayer, I get into meditation. And once again, I take deep breaths in, breath out, in, out, until my mind is cleared of the outside world. This is when I know, and you'll know when it's time for you to just really sit there. And if there's any questions that you need to say out loud, any things you want to ask your God, the universe, my God, if there's anything that you want to ask, say it then. And then once you say it and you say whatever it is you need with conviction, then that's when you get into the meditation state to where you are able to hear clarity of what he wants you to know. And when I tell you that if you can do this consistently, now for me, I'm not speaking consistently as in every day at 3 a.m., every day at 6 a.m. My thing for is consistency is if you once you do it every day, have that conversation and be able to sit still and listen to God every day. That is the most powerful thing that you can do. And that is what I do every single day. And when I finish with my meditation, and this is what I've learned from my coach, and I really, really, really am so thankful to have a coach in my life, the one that I have, and is once you complete your time with God and you hear Him and with meditation, I have two books that I write in because God is gonna tell you, He's going to tell you what you need to hear. He's going to tell you what you need to hear. He may not tell you what you want to hear, but He's going to tell you what you need to hear. And when you hear Him, and as soon as you hear Him, but I am going to tell you one thing that I do once I'm in meditation. I do ask God to give me one word. And once again, I've learned this from my coach. Give me one word that you want me to focus on that day. And once He gives you that word, what I do is I go all out, y'all. Well, I'll tell you, when God talks to me through prayer and meditation, it is an amazing and powerful thing. So when He tells me the word, I in my bathroom, in my mirror, I write down the word of the day is, and God, whatever that word is that God had me do, I write it on my mirror. Then I put the definition under there, so I can keep that constantly. Whenever I'm going to the bathroom, I repeat that word every time I go to the bathroom because that is what God has wanted me to God wanted me to realize that is what the word of the day that He wanted me to get into my spirit, So I said, okay, so that's what I do. I write the word down, put the definition, and then I go to my bedroom, and then I have two books that I write in. One is prayer and meditation, and the other one is goals. In the prayer and meditation book, I write in what God said He wanted me to do, because He'll tell you through this prayer and meditation daily, you'll hear a lot, and He'll tell you what you need to hear. And then so I'll write it in the book, during my time with prayer and meditation, God revealed to me da 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 da, and I write it down what God told me. The word of the day God revealed to me was this, and then I'll put the definition in that book, in my book. And that's what I do for the prayer and meditation book. So then I set that one aside, and then I open my goal book. And the goal book is, you can call it goals, you can call it dreams, you can call it whatever it is you want to call it, but that's what I call it. I call it my goal book. And I will write down things that I know that God is going to manifest in my life. I'm calling and I'm asking for manifestation, and I know that He's going to provide that for me. So say for instance, if I'm let me see, this may be small to some, but I am wanting some things done around the house to make it better and make it where my mother is able to function a little better around the house, like in the yard. I just have an open field, but I really wanted to where it's secluded, to where I can have her where she can go out in the backyard and then she can walk and enjoy the sun and enjoy, that's what I want. So that calls for a lot of money. And, in this time that things are going on, that's a little hard for some to come by, but I know that the God that I serve is going to allow that to happen for me, that I'm going to be able to have that come to fruition for my mom so she's able to go outside and enjoy the backyard without me having to worry, because having to worry that she gets out or that she starts wandering because she does have dementia. So I tried, that's what I want to happen. So that's one of my things that I'm really trying to have done. I want it a gated area. I wanted a secluded area to where she's able to do that. So in my goal book, I have written that down, and how I've written it down is because I write it down as if it's already happened. And I thank you, God, for allowing the builders or the contractors, construction workers, I haven't one, but to come and put up an amazing fence that has made it feasible for my mother to go out and enjoy the backyard. That's what I write in my goal book. Some people may have a goal as to, may want a car, may want a house, or may want to, or may want to just have joy. I mean, anything down. I write it down as if it has already happened. And that's what I do in my goal book. And those are the steps that I do to once I meditate and go through my morning routine, my evening routine, or wherever it begins. But like I said, when I go to work, the days that I work, I get up early and I pray and I meditate. The days that I don't go to work, I may do, it may happen at 8, it may happen at 9. But one of the things I can say is I don't allow myself to go outside my bedroom before I have did my daily prayer and meditation, because I feel like myself that once I go out into the world, even though it's my bedroom, once I go out, I've started my day. And I feel like that you should start your day with that time with God and telling him what you need to tell him, and then sitting back through meditation so you can be mindful and hear what he has to say. So that's pretty much how I look at meditation. And when I say the power of meditation is it has done some amazing things in my life to where I wouldn't have known how to go about what I needed in my life had it not been for meditation. And one of the things that I can speak upon is when times get rough for me with taking care of my mother, when times get rough, and I've only asked him this once, because I probably asked him multiple times, but I've never asked him in the capacity of prayer and meditation. And this one particular day when I was doing prayer and meditation, I was praying and crying all at the same time. And after I prayed, at the end of that prayer, I said, God, why? Why did you choose me to take care of mother? Because taking care of a parent that has dementia and you're doing it on your own, that's a lot. So I got into one of my weak moments and was just frustrated, life happening. And, I'm just being honest with you guys, and I got into, when I was at the end of the prayer, I asked him, why me? Why me? And then at the end of the prayer, thank God, thank you for listening to my prayers. And I said that part. And then I went into my meditation mode because I needed to hear what he was going to say. I need to hear what he was going to say with clarity. So he said, as I got into meditation and I really was still and focused on that one particular thing because I needed to know why me? It's four of us. Why did you choose me to do this? And he said to me, because I knew you could. And when I heard that, all I could think about was, he's right. I can and I am. But I wouldn't have been able to hear him had I not been in prayer and meditation, because I've asked that question a lot of times, but not during, like I said, during prayer and meditation. I would be like, it would be a hard day and I'd be in my car and I'd be like, Lord, why me? But that was just in passing. I never said it to the strength of being in my closet in prayer mode and then meditation mode. But the power of meditation made it clear to me that he knew I could. And I am doing a good job, a really good job at taking care of my mother. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that. But I hope that had cleared up. Excuse me. Ah, that is so good. I hope that has truly cleared up meditation for you. Because, like I said, um, when you're in, when you're able to meditate, when you do decide to meditate, um, God is always there, no matter what time it is. But if you can, just try to do it before you get out and start your day, because when you do that, we're human. Life gets to taking a toll, and we forget. We forget. That's the only reason why I say try to do it before you get outside that bedroom door. Or if you may have your whole room, or you may have a room to yourself to where you just meditate. If you just go into that room and just don't come out of that room until you have had that um, connection, prayer, and meditation with God. But before you start your day, and life happens and you forget and you lose track of time, and then, not saying that even if that happened that you still can't meditate, it'll probably just take you a little longer to put that focus and get all of that was just happening out of your mind. It'll just probably take a little longer. But my suggestion is really doing it before you start your day. That way, to me, when you hear God and whatever word he chooses for you to focus on that day, because it may be where he wants you to focus on joy, focus on joy. That's just an example. And if you have already began your day before you had that time with God, and you've started your day, and you're just like on a rampage and upset, and you know everything is happening, and this person and made you mad, and you can't figure out why this is going on, and your children, you had to take care of them, and then all this is going on, and then by that time it's 10 o'clock at night, and then you are sitting there, and if he gives to you joy, you've already started your day, and it's like there was no joy. You had a lot going on, and like I said, your day may start, depends. Some people work third shift. Some people sleep from 7 a.m. to maybe 4 p.m. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then if you have to uh, be at work at 6, try to get up by 4 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and connect with God then. You do your connection. He gives you your word. He pushes you forward. He gives you the strength to go on to that night shift, to do the job that you need to do. And you'll feel so much better. But putting a time on when you need to connect with God, I have never done that. I've never just put a time on it. I just try to focus on doing it before I begin my day. But I do, even if you try it, and I really encourage you to try it for even if it's 10 minutes. Sometimes we can put a time on it and say 10 minutes. But when you are in connection with Him, really connected, and you get into prayer, because you never know where your prayer journey will take you at that moment. And then you will begin your meditation. That 10 minutes you thought you were going to be in there may turn into 25 minutes. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So when you begin your meditation, what a time to begin your meditation, I really and truly don't feel that there's a time on it. I just believe that you should do it before you begin your day. So He will be able to lead you in the direction that you need to be in. He will guide you through what day you're going to have and build you to the moment to where it will block all things coming at you when your day starts, because He has begun your day on a positive note. He's giving you a word that you need to always remember, whatever that word is. And I truly hope that this helped, because it has helped me. And stay consistent with it. Consistent as in doing it every day. Every day. And when you do it, this is what I say. Give yourself probably, give yourself 2 weeks. Let's say 14 days. Give yourself doing it for 14 days straight. And then I guarantee you, once you do that and you see and you'll see what the outcome is, then you'll continuously do it every day. But give yourself a week, 7 days. Baby steps. I'm shaking this up again. Baby steps. But just try it, because I'm going to drink all this. Yeah. I filled it all up. Okay. Oh, I love it. But give yourself just baby steps to where you can that was good. To where you can build yourself to where you want to do prayer and meditation. Because you'll get so wrapped up in it to where it's like, it feels so good. It feels so good. And then you'll want to do it every day. You'll want to do it every day. And He'll guide you into whatever steps you want. He'll tell you whatever it is you need to be told. As the Bible says, ask. When you get into prayer and meditation, you ask. He said, ask, you ask, whatever it is, big or small, you ask. There's been plenty a day that I asked Him to give me patience. And to some that may be small, but to me, that is huge. And He gave it to me. He gives it to me every day. And that's because when I go into prayer and meditation, I make sure that He knows when I am weak in that area. He knows when I'm weak in that area. And I asked him, give me the patience. Give me the patience to go into work. It's not even about patience taking care of my mother. It's give me patience. I'm here, home, working, trying to put things out even for my other businesses. And it's like, give me patience to where I can focus. Because my patience is like I get to that point sometimes and I just ask him to just give me patience. Give me patience. And he'll do it. You can ask for nothing big, nothing too big or nothing too small at all. So I hope that this has encouraged you to want to do prayer and meditation. And you don't have to have a closet. You don't have to have a certain room for it. Get your little area. You just want to, the main thing of that is just the time, taking the time out. God wants his time. He wants his time. We have time for everything else. And he just wants a little bit of our time. A little bit. And through prayer and meditation daily, consistently, he'll show you how much that means to him. He'll show you. He will show you. The things that happen in your life, he'll show you. I am a living witness. A living witness. So I keep saying so. See you later. Bye. But I like talking to y'all. Especially about things that are going to help you focus on the spirit, mind, and body. You know me. But thank you for listening. And once again, I hope that the journey that I have been on with meditation will help you get connected more so with God, get connected more so with yourself, because that is a plus as well. And I hope to see you again on Taste and Talk. I love our conversations. And you have an amazing day. I love you guys. And I will see you on the next Taste and Talk.